class. It's good to see you. So I want to let any of you know that are interested that there is a newsletter that accompanies this video, all of the chakra videos, that has more information in it and some links in it. If you're interested, just email me at clmale@yahoo.com and I'll sign you up. Or you can message me on Instagram, Cindy Male Art and Yoga. I don't do Facebook Messenger. So let's start our pranayama this evening. You can do it in rock pose or you can do it in easy pose. So just close your eyes, find your best posture, and begin to settle in to your breath, your base breath. See what it has to say to you this evening. Where has your breath been today? Where is it taking you this evening? What information does it have for you? Settle in by feeling your body through your breath and opening up your spirit and clearing your mind. And get ready for yoga. The Anahata chakra is the fourth chakra. The Anahata chakra tends the seeds that the Manipura chakra has planted. And when you're ready, begin your wave breath, your belly breath, your yoga breath, your jaya breath. Long, deep breath. Don't forget to place the tongue on the roof of the mouth. And as you exhale, feel the breath as it comes across the back of your throat and hear it in your inner ear. Suspending the breath at the bottom of the exhale and suspending it at the top of the inhale. Lengthen your breath. As you exhale, pull the navel point in towards the spine, so that as you inhale, you can balloon that navel point out again, so that you have very full and complete breaths. Breathe for your neighbor. A friend of mine once told me it was easy to create, but difficult to maintain. We maintain with love. Love for what we do. Love for those around us. Love that removes the barriers of the egocentric self and feels the self in all. All is one and one is all. Is that not necessary for what we're going through right now? Love that removes the barriers of the egocentric self and feels the self in all. Now is the time to get over yourself. Now is the time to get over yourself so that you can be a positive part of the consciousness shift that is taking place. But you have to move outside of yourself. You have to move into the love of all, into compassion. Yogi Bhajan said, if you don't understand the times with compassion, you're misunderstanding the times. And that's going to cause confusion within you. So now for our Anahata Pranayama this evening, take your hands and bring it in a bear claw. Normally the female's right hand is on top. The male's the left hand is on top. See what feels comfortable for you. And then you're going to give a tug straight across the heart chakra. So your inhale is a tug. And the exhale, you relax and pull the belly in. Inhale, you tug. The exhale, you relax and pull the navel point in. Opening up the chakra of compassion. Opening up the chakra of compassion and clearing the egocentric self so that you can be a positive part of the consciousness shift that's taking place. Yes, the consciousness shift that's taking place. Moving from the lower triangle to the upper triangle. And you have to go through the heart chakra. Well, good is it to point fingers and criticize with an all-knowing attitude? No. We must find the good in the times of change. Find the good in these times of change. And carry ourselves forth together to respond, not react, in new ways, in creative ways, to our new age. We've gone from the agrarian age to the industrial, to the technological, to... We must respond in positive ways so that we can be part, a positive part, of creating this new era, this consciousness shift. It's exciting. Okay, 3 minutes of breath of fire, and begin. Carry the breath to the cells. Carry the oxygen to the cellular level. Carry the prana throughout the nadis. Cleanse, energize, purify. You should do breath of fire every day for at least 3 minutes. Long, deep breath, breath of fire, meditation every day. Meditation every day. At least 3 minutes, if not 7. I'm trying to keep it simple, but this is a time. You want to be a positive, energetic force in the consciousness shift. How are you going to do that if you don't meditate? Meditation is what brings the answers to you, the truth, so that you're not walking around in confusion. You can't go gallivanting around all over the world these days. There's no place to go. So the best place to go is into your deep inner space. It's deep. As much space in the universe as there is outside you, that's what's inside you. Learn to go and travel in that space and see what it has to offer you. 1 more minute. Stay lifted in the diaphragm so the belly can move in and out the way it's supposed to. 30 seconds, make it powerful. Inhale the arms up. Clasp the hands and stretch up as much as you can. Apply move on and suspend the breath. Leave the arms up. Exhale, relax, move on. Stretch, inhale. Suspend the breath, apply, move on. Leave the arms up, exhale, relax, move on. Inhale. Last time, suspend the breath, apply, move on. And relax the arms down slowly, creating basket. Feel your energy radiating in that basket, like a huge sun. Lift the heart, relaxing the shoulders down and back. Bringing the palms together at the navel point, lifting them up to the heart. Okay, we're going to do a very simple warm-up today. We're going to work all the way up the spine, and then work the spine in 3 directions, as you always should before you begin your practice. So, we're just going to lift, flex and round, flex and round. You should always start with flexing and round. You can do it in cat-cow. You can do it standing up with the knees slightly bent. And right now we want to leave the chin parallel to the floor. Big breath. Keep going. 1 more minute. Through love for that which is around us, we learn to love ourselves. This chakra is the fulcrum between the lower triangle and the upper triangle. It is the pivoting point, the essential energy through which the intelligence of the first 3 chakras of the manifested world, of the body, can ascend to the upper triangle, the chakras of the Chitta mind, or the universal mind. When you are working with the upper triangle, you are learning to manifest through the mind and the spirit. The lower triangle, you are learning to feel comfortable, to leave your fears behind, and to become the I am, working through the manifested world. In the upper triangle, you're creating, you're intuiting, and you're radiating and projecting. Time's up. Okay, now we're just going to roll. Mid-spine. In the opposite direction. You're on the clock. I'm going to do this for a minute. Actually, now I want you to take it down a little lower and make those circles bigger. Opposite direction. Warming up the spine. The work that we're getting ready to do. Okay, now lift and back, and lift and back, and lift and back. Now rotate. Just the upper back. We've done lower back, lower spine, mid spine, and now the upper spine, and the other way. Isolation. Now, again, round and flex, Only this time, add the neck. Now your head is back, lift the shoulders, and just rotate the neck and rub it, massage it with the left shoulder. And then lift the head and take it to the right and massage it with the right shoulder. And then just roll the neck around. Roll around the other way. And then just take it side, side. Taking the whole body around, so the whole waist is moving too. Not just the neck of the head, but the whole waist. And then come center and stretch to the side. And up and over to the other side. Looking up and trying to lay the arm down by the ear. And come center. Very good. Okay, coming into stillness. Other options for awakening the Anahata chakra are baby pose, yoga mudra, which we're going to do, all pranayama, all arm movements, and of course, ego eradicator. All right, so sometimes when we're doing postures, we think about the shapes that we're making. And that helps us to get in touch with our body, to think about what the shapes is and what the different aspects of the body are doing as we're making that shape. But today I'd like to talk about this balancing pose in terms of the energy that it's giving you. What is its energy? What is its meaning? What is it trying to translate to you? Last week we did the Kali pose because we were working with the lower chakras. And Kali pose is very stable because Kali is the goddess of death and destruction. And you have to destroy before you can open up and create on a spiritual mental level. So she's very stable. So let's open up the hips just a little bit, and then we're going to move back into her because I want you to see the difference in what I'm trying to explain to you in terms of the energy of the posture. So that not only are you thinking about and feeling the shapes and feeling what it's doing to opening your body, feeling what it's doing to strengthen your body, but also feeling the energetic meaning behind it. Okay, so grab that foot, pull it in, and then lift yourself up. Lift. Lift with the core of your being up. Now, right here, you're creating a triangle. And when you're taking painting classes, they'll tell you that the triangle is for built stability. In the Renaissance period, they used a triangle composition a lot to create a classical, stable look to the painting. Abstract expressionists don't usually use a triangle composition. But you can feel this strengthening. You can feel the subtle energy of the strength of this pose. Take a deep breath in and exhale down. Now, the one that we're going to do tonight, the energy of it is uplifting. It's actually exhilarating. The more you do it and the more you use your breath in it, the more you find that you actually have a sense of levitation, of levitating in it. So, we're going to come into the stretch here for the psoas. And you're pressing a knee over ankle into this leg. and you're pressing the heel back. So again, you have this triangle, this sense of stability right here. And then you're going to bring your hands up, and if you can, you're going to look up and arch the back a little bit and stretch up. And just breathe into the stability again of this triangle. And then inhale and stretch up a little more, and exhale. Bring the exhale down. And then inhale and lift up. And lean over. And you're on both toes balancing. Your arms are up by your ears. And you're stretched out. Third eye looking towards the ground. And then push back. And then bring the foot in. And open up into half moon. And this too is a balancing posture for the Anahata. Open the heart. And if you can, look up. Exhale down. And let's come into downward dog. A nice downward dog. Rolling the calves outward. Tucking the elbows in, chin to chest, lifting the tailbone and pressing back. And then come up on the toes and bring the other foot forward. Now this time, really use your breath to try to get the sense as you're exhaling down that you're gathering energy. And then as you're inhaling up on your toes, you're lifting and elevating the self up, okay? So let's start down here and find that balance, that stability. Bringing the arms up, stretching them up, pushing the heel back, looking up, inhale, exhale down. Gather that energy. Open the heart. Inhale, lift up. And out. Exhale down. Push back. And then again, come into half moon on the other side. A flexed foot. Bring the arm up. And look up at the arm. How are you doing? All right, let's come down and tune in. Ready? Rub your hands together. Pull them into the heart center. Close your eyes. Breathe in and exhale. Breathe in to sing. Om Namo Gurudev Namo Om Namo Gurudev Namo Om Namo Gurudev Namo. I really miss doing that with you guys. All right. So, the first thing we're going to do, and again, you can do this in rock pose. This is the heart of gold Kriya. You can do it in rock pose, or you can do it in easy pose, either one. And you're bringing your hands up and stretch, inhale, and exhale them down, and bring them around behind your back. And then you're going to inhale, and you're going to exhale and come down. And the arms come up behind you in Yoga Mudra. Let me put on some music here, and you're going to just do long, deep breath right there. Let's see. Let's do this one. Long, deep breath. Feel the rise and the fall of the body. Everything is a cycle. The waves of the water are cyclical. The water stays in the same place. The cycle of the water moves, creating a wave. Our body is cyclical. The mind is connected to the breath. Breath can heal and repattern the mind. The heart is connected to the palate, the top of the mouth. Through mantra and word, the heart can learn to open, projecting stronger. Through the heart, one can feel an attitude of gratitude for the infinite self and to see the infinite self in all others. Through the heart, the ability to hear the truth within the subtle realms becomes very strong. That's why the heart is the fulcrum for the lower triangle and the upper triangle. It's the balancing point. Okay, now you're going to lean forward a little bit. And you're going to take your right arm and bring it over the left arm and grab your shoulders right there. You know, like those jokes you used to do in high school where you were like pretending that you were hugging someone. You're right here and you're leaning over a little bit. This feels so good. It feels so good on the shoulders and the upper back. Long, deep breath for 2 minutes. Now, this is not a difficult position. You want to stretch the hands as far as you can, leaning forward. Long, deep breath. Feel that back open up because the upper back is the same as the heart chakra. It's all Anahata. An open fourth chakra offers high levels of empathy, openness and trust, generosity, flexibility, lively vital rhythms, healthy blood, and well-functioning circulatory system. You know, trust is a hard thing. Sometimes you move in and out of it. The mental symptoms of a non-flowing fourth chakra are loss of awareness of one's deepest feelings, difficulty in feeling and receiving love. The physical symptoms include a collapsed chest, breathing problems, diseases of the lungs and skin, and heart ailments due to the nervous system. So seriously, breath of fire 3 to 5 minutes every day is really paramount right now. Yeah, do that. And your meditation, sun salutation. There's a good 20-minute workout. 30, 31, if you're willing. Be willing. Be willing. All right, 19 seconds. Okay. All right, the next one, your arms are stretched straight out in front of you, parallel to the ground. Spread the fingers wide apart, feeling heat from the base of the palms, and hold with long, deep breathing for 3 minutes. Then tense the hands and relax. Tense the hands and relax. So you're right here, right at the heart level. Fingers are spread wide, so the arms are engaged, the hands are engaged. Just close your eyes. Long, deep breath right here. Arms are straight, shoulders are dropped, and the heart is open. You don't want to feel crunched in. You want to lift in the diaphragm. Long, deep breath. You're on the clock. Oh, you're already on. Good for me. So, the time when I really experienced the collective energy of oneness, I was in my studio at Rest Up Twist, Rest After Work, in St. Croix. And again, it was the steam engine building, if you were listening to the last video that I did. And I just had this inspiration, and I created this piece that's about 18 feet long, has a 20-foot print table. And it, taped the fabric, not taped, but push pinned the fabric all around it. And then I just started working on it. I started drawing figures on it, all kinds of figures. It kind of reminded me of the Last Supper, the back wall in the Sistine Chapel. And I worked on this, I'd say, for 2 or 3 days straight. I mean, I just worked on it. It just kind of poured out of me. Okay, take your hands and just rub. And we're going to be doing this for 2 minutes, so we're just rubbing around and around. So I'm just working on this piece. I'm just drawing these figures, all kinds of figures, and they kind of go up into this one person at the very tip top, and she's kind of spiraling and whirling and dancing. And then after I was finished, I took red paint and I put paint on the third eye and the heart, and the third eye and the heart on every single one of these figures. And I really felt a connectedness to each of the figures. And at that point, I think I really opened my heart chakra, and I felt a connectedness to the whole world. It was amazing. This piece just kind of just flowed out of me and opened up. And it was at that point when I realized that I wanted my motto or my slogan to be an open, compassionate heart fused with a focused, receptive mind for higher conscious living. And that's Zimmy Zen. The Zimmies are the gods and mythic characters of the Caribbean. And Zen, well, Zen is a very mental, heady concept. And in the Caribbean, you feel it with your heart. An open, compassionate heart fused with a focused, receptive mind to change this consciousness, to create this conscious shift. 20 seconds, guys. Keep going. Now, immediately after this, I want you to bring your right hand right here and your left hand out about here. And I want you to see if you can feel the passing across the heart. Long, deep breath, feeling the energy passing across the heart. All right, let's bring our hands up for Ego Eradicator. You are at 60 degrees. Your fingers are in to the palms of your hands and your thumbs are up. And we're going to do long, deep breathing for 1.5 minutes, and then we're going to do breath of fire for 1.5 minutes. And you're on the clock. Lifted. Don't let your arms begin to wander in front of you. Keep them 60 degrees stretched out to the side. Smile. You're doing Kundalini yoga. A little bit of Yalandhara lock-in so that neck is aligned with the spine. And now breath of fire. the arms up, hands together. Inhale, apply more bonds, suspend the breath.
Rising in the east, oh, setting in the west.
Leave the hands up, exhale, relax the body. Inhale. Stretch. Apply, move on, suspend the breath.
Now the clouds become the sea. Heaven destined to be.
Exhale, relax. Last time. Inhale. Suspend the breath. Apply, move on. Exhale, bring the hands down, and again, roll them around. Make your circles at the heart level. Long, deep breath. Now just bring the hands in a circle at the heart, elbows out. And see if you can feel your energy at the heart chakra. One of my favorite mantras for the heart chakra is Ramadasa. And know you guys know Ramadasa. It's one of the ones that I gave you to try to do every day during this period. Inhale. Exhale the hands down. And I was going to do Ramadasa. You can't sing the praises of that song enough. If you refer to hashtag May We Do Yoga on the Instagram posts, May 23rd and May 27th, you can hear Ramadasa done by Creative Energy Guru. For the video that I shared that day on hashtag May We Do Yoga on Instagram. But tonight I want to do the Kundalini meditation for breaking the mask. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Sorry. Okay, the chant is Haraji, Har, 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 Haraji. And it's H-A-R, it's Har, but it sounds like Har. And that is the sound for manifesting, for bringing something down into fruition. Haraji, Hara, 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 4 haras, Haraji. The belly will pump on each of those 4 haras, which actually sound like Hud. And the mantra means, oh my soul, the creative within you, your soul, the creative within you, God is, God is, God is, God is, oh my soul. Hara manifests from the infinite subtlety of God to the immediate experience, from the infinite mind to the finite mind. The hidden self has a hidden agenda. It creates an imaginary personality to satisfy that agenda based on the acquired beliefs about the self and the world. To cope with the pressure of the real self and the world, it projects a mask to the public rather than a functional persona or the simple radiance of the real identity. It masks the universal and ethereal truth. Meditation is the most effective approach to break the masks of your imaginary personality and to confront your thoughts as they arise, and to combat each of these thoughts with an alternative phrase, a mantra. You can create a mantra of your own, but you need an alternative phrase when these masks begin to project what you feel the persona is that you have to project for one reason or the other. This mantra breaks the imaginary imprint by activating the heart center. Remember, the heart center is the pivotal point between the lower triangle and the upper triangle, and relating beyond pain or fear. This is a strong affirmation. Oh, my soul, God is, God is, God is, God is, oh, my soul. Remain neutral and vibrate at a higher frequency to evoke a higher agenda. Unmask. So the mudra for this is to place the backs of the pinky fingers and the palms of the hands together and place the thumbs together. So you're creating this sense of a lotus flower that's opened up. And you hold it here at the heart center. They're not stiff, they're just gentle, like a flower opening up. Sort of like in the full moon meditation. Sare sasa, sare sasa, sare sasa, saram. Right? Okay. So, if the mudra becomes tiring for you, place your hands, open palms, on your thighs. I hope you like this mantra. I like it a lot.
We are being censored. America's news outlets no longer provide the truth. I'm Joshua.
Haraji, hara 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 haraji, haraji, hara 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 haraji. Haraji, hara 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 haraji, haraji, hara 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 haraji.
Haraji.
Haraji, hara 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 haraji, haraji, hara 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 haraji. Haraji, hara 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 haraji, haraji, hara 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 haraji. Haraji, hara 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 haraji, haraji, hara 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 haraji. Haraji, hara 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 haraji. Haraji, hara 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 haraji, haraji, hara 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 haraji, haraji, hara 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 haraji.
One breath.
Haraji,
Hara 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 haraji, haraji, hara 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 haraji, haraji, hara 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 haraji.
haraji,
Hara 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 haraji, haraji, hara 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 haraji, haraji, hara 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 haraji.
haraji,
Hara 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 haraji, hara 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 haraji, haraji, hara 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 haraji.
haraji,
Hara 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 haraji, haraji, hara 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 haraji, hara 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 haraji.
haraji,
Hara 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 haraji, haraji, hara 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 haraji, hara 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 haraji.
haraji,
Hara 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 haraji, hara 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 haraji, haraji, hara 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 haraji.
haraji,
Hara 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 haraji, haraji, hara 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 haraji, haraji, hara 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 haraji.
haraji,
Hara 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 haraji, hara 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 haraji, haraji, hara 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 haraji.
haraji,
Hara 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 haraji, haraji, hara 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 haraji, haraji, hara 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 haraji. Haraji, hara 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 haraji, haraji, hara 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 haraji, haraji, hara 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 haraji. Haraji, hara 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 haraji, haraji, hara 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 haraji.
haraji,
Hara 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 haraji, haraji, hara 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 haraji. Ji Hara 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 Ji Hara 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 Ji Hara Ji Hara Ji Hara 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 Ji Hara Ji Hara 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 Ji Hara Ji Hara 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 Ji Ji Hara 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 Ji Hara Ji Hara 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 Ji Hara Ji Hara 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 Ji Ji Hara 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 Ji Hara Ji Hara 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 Ji Hara Hari Hara 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 Ji Hara 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 Ji Hara Ji Hara 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 Ji Hara Ji Hara 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 Ji Hara 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 Ji Hara Ji Hara 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 Ji Hara Ji Hara 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 Ji Ji Hara 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 Ji Hara 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 Ji Hara Ji Hara 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 Ji Hara 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 Ji Hara Ji Hara 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 Ji Hara Ji Hara 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 Ji Hara 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 Ji Hara Ji Hara 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 Ji Hara Ji Hara 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 Ji Hara 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 Ji Hara Ji Hara Ji Hara Ji Hara 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 Ji Hara Ji Hara Ji Hara 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 Ji Hara Ji Hara 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 Ji Hara 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 Ji Hara Ji Hara 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 Ji Hara 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 Ji Hara 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 Ji 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 Hara 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 Ji Hara Ji Hara 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 Ji Hara Ji Hara Ji Hara Ji Hara 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 Ji Hara Ji Hara 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 Ji Hara Ji Hara 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 Ji Hara 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 Ji Hara Ji Hara 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 Ji Hara Ji Hara 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 Ji Hara 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 Ji Hara Ji Hara 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 Ji Hara Ji Hara Ji Hara Ji Hara 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 Ji Hara Ji Hara 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 Ji Hara Ji Hara 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 Ji Hara 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 Ji Hara Ji Hara 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 Ji Hara Ji Hara 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 Ji Hara 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 Ji Hara Ji Hara 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 Ji Hara Ji Hara 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 Ji Hara Ji Hara 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 Ji Hara 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 Ji Hara Ji Hara 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 Ji Hara 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 Ji Hara 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 Haraji hara 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 haraji haraji hara 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 haraji haraji hara 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 haraji hara 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 haraji hara 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 haraji 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 hara 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 haraji haraji hara 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 haraji 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 hara 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 haraji haraji hara 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 haraji haraji hara 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 haraji hara 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 haraji haraji hara 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 haraji haraji hara 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 haraji hara 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 haraji haraji hara 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 haraji hara 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 haraji haraji hara 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 haraji hara 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 haraji haraji hara 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 haraji 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 hara 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 haraji 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 hara hara haraji 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 hara 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 haraji haraji hara 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 haraji haraji hara 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 haraji hara 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 haraji Let the energy of the heart chakra open from your manifested creative self to that part of you that creates with the mind and the spirit. Even if you're not conscious that you are creating with your mind and with your spirit, you are. That's why, rather than just running around the world accomplishing things, you need to take time to sit with your meditation and connect. And hold that space. Have a wonderful week. And next week we'll talk about the fifth chakra, chakra of creativity.